Alright, so what do I need to do first? First thing I need to do is put the fume board on this hive here and get them to moving down. I don't know how this is going to work out because that's about as high as that can get. I mean, it'll work for the brood nest, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna okay, first I'm going to put the fume board on this hive. Kind of check and see if it's as full as I'm hoping it is. I bet it is, because it's, golly. Nice. Well, it's not capped. It's full, but it's not fully capped. That's not even full. It's close, but it's not completely full. This one's almost completely full. It's getting really close to being completely capped. So more full than the bottom, well, the top one was. Okay. This one. Not even drawn out all the way, but it's almost full. Thing about it is, in our area right now, the flow is coming to an end, and if you don't catch them before the flow ends, they'll start eating it and you won't get any honey, or you won't get nearly as much. That's what I'm trying. Hopefully this bottom box is almost full too. Golly. Oh, what in the world? I stuck them together. At least I don't have to worry about no queen being up in there. So this was drawn comb that was empty last week, and it is almost full. The outside's not. I may take those 3 boxes right there. Let's all right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. While this is pushing the bees down, I will get into that hive, see if I can get it requeened. Uh-oh. I need to get some more. I don't know how this is going to work. It may not work at all. Let's see here. This is not looking good. There were way too many bees in this hive for that to be that empty. They're starting to draw it out, but they're not really doing a really good job of it. Oh, sure enough. And this one here, I don't even think they're, oh, I mean, see? Are they starting to draw this out? Nope, it's just bowed out. So much for any cut comb honey this year. Oh man, that stinks, man. That really stinks. All right, now I gotta go check and see if there's a laying worker in here. And if there's not, I've got to requeen this hive like today. I'm gonna do it with that really young queen too. We're drawing that out nice. Storing honey in it too. Let's see, a queen, which is expected. honey and pollen, which is the way it's been. No laying worker yet that I can see, because there's space right there and right there that a queen or somebody could lay in, so that means there's no queen in here either, which is gonna be there's a queen cell. It was one. Been there, because there ain't been no eggs in this one for a while to make a queen, and if they did make a queen, she's had ample opportunity to go get mated and come back and start laying. So I'm gonna put a queen in here today. Hopefully they will accept her. I'm gonna put her in a cage and with a candy plug. Hopefully they'll release her on their own. It's all nectar, or pollen and honey. Queen cup, of course there's nothing in it. There are a few cells in there that could be laid in. Okay. Man, they just... It's all pollen, queen cup, there's nothing in it. Nope, nothing in it. So they're wanting a queen. They just don't have nothing to make a queen out of, so I'm gonna give them one. Pollen and honey. And 2 more queen cups. I ain't seen no eggs or no larvae. It would be drone larvae if it was. Well, there's a few cells that she could start laying in. Boy, there's a lot of pollen in this thing though. And they have filled that bottom box full of pollen. Pollen and honey. Now maybe they'll start raising some bunches and bunches of babies. Alright. They're getting a queen. Oops. Really? There's a lot of propolis in this thing too. I mean, there's a lot of propolis in this thing. I'm gonna give this to that new nuke over there. I'm gonna shake these bees off, take this over there, get the starter strip frame, go get the queen, mark her, put her in a cage, and then bring her over here and put her in this hive. Okay, so that'll give them some more honey and some more pollen. It'll also give me a starter strip frame. Okay. Alright, so now I got to come over here and get this queen, mark her. I got to go get a cage and a candy plug. And one thing that I just found out, okay, I got these little California, I guess they call them California queen cages from Man Lake. I also got the JZBZ queen cages, which I was going to use. Well, the candy plugs don't work with the JZBZ. They work with the California cages. So she's going into a California cage until they can get her out with, I guess I'm just gonna have to make some fondant to put in the other queen cages. All right. So this one is going to be, all right, find this queen and mark her. Get my queen catcher marking cage thing ready, and my marker. Okay, that's ready. And I'm getting a little more confident about my abilities to pick up queens, so I may just snatch her off of there and put her in the, over there she is right there. Or I may not. Got her. And it wouldn't hurt for me to put a couple of, well, I don't know if there's enough room in one of those California cages to put a to put an attendant in there. You got some drones in there. That's the problem. They can't get out because they're drones. Got her. Ooh, Lord, have mercy. That was a little tense there for a second. Okay. All right, sweetie. There we go. Blue dot. Right there. Let that dry a little bit. Now, this is going to be the part that's going to be nerve-wracking if I can grab her again, because there's no way, the easy way to see if I can convince her to go in there. Go on. There you go, sweetie. Oh, that was perfect. She's in there. She's not happy, but she's in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave this first of all. Let's see what they do. Let's lay her right there and see what they do. I don't think they're even paying any attention to her. Okay, now they're starting to smell her. They're not biting at the cage. They're smelling of her. So what we're going to do, I'm going to put her on here. Just like that. Lower her down in there. And we're calling this one good for today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, well we gotta add the other frame back. I'm gonna put this in. Move it a couple of spaces down too, because it's try to get them to draw it out. Boy, that thing's got so much propolis in it. There. All right. So they have a queen now. Whether they accept her is another question. So that hive now has a queen. I still don't know if I want to. I'm not going to put it as queen right, because they may still release her and kill her. So we'll put this green up. Green up with, I don't know. All right, let's get some honey supers off of here. Pardon me. I think there was only one bee on that one. Put the fume board back on. It's almost got those out of that one too. All right, I'll find it in a minute. I need to get in here and get out of here. Okay, well, I don't think they need another honey super. Okay, I'm starting to put a little honey up in there. This one should have a marked laying queen. Oh man, my feet and my knees are hurting today. Pollen and honey. Lots of pollen. Nothing in that one except a little honey. Nope. Oh, well, I run off and left my other camera. I could actually probably, since this is so small, I can put it right in front of the hive and it won't bother them. This was a foundation frame, and they're drawing it out. They're not just killing it, but they're drawing it out. Oh my goodness, there's a queen cell. There's nothing in it, and there's nothing in any of these that I can see. No eggs and no larvae. There's the queen. That really... Yeah, there's nothing in that. Alright. I got a timeout here. I got a phone call. Okay. Back to the business. Don't tell me that they're wanting to start swarming. I mean, I ain't even filled up this box yet, so they can't be wanting to swarm. I guess they can be, they just shouldn't be. Whew, lots of drone brood there. Of course, that's one of the starter strips too, so it's part of it's drone brood or drone cells that I don't know what the deal was with them trying to put up drone cells on my starter strips this year. It's like most of it's drone cells, golly. And now they're backfilling them with honey. And that may have been their plan to begin with. It's just to put honey in them. But okay, now back at it again. Oh, got one more frame in this hive. I've already found the queen. Whoa, look at all the pollen. That is just solid pollen. Wow. Well, maybe that means they're going to be raising some good babies. Alright. So, they're still growing. They're not as prolific as like that other hive over there was, but hey, they got a queen. They're queen right. She's laying. They're actually putting up a little bit of honey, not enough for me, but enough for them. So I'll get them through the winter, and I'll be one step ahead of the game next spring. Yeah, they're putting up a little bit of honey. All right. I'm hot. It's hot out here. All right, we're gonna go back over here. Set this camera there. This is that is the swarm hive, the swarm trap hive. And oh, by the way, if you follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook, you know that a few days ago I discovered we have caught another swarm in that swarm trap. That swarm trap is just far beyond any other swarm trap I've ever had as far as capturing swarms or catching swarms. Alright. Looks like they may be putting up a little bit of honey. I don't think they're going to need another honey super. Golly. No, they're not going to need another honey super. That one's just barely wet. And it's got a few cells in it that's got some honey. Let's see about this one. That one's pretty full. I'm actually starting to cap that one. Give them another week, maybe they'll need a honey super. Speaking of honey supers, oh, hello. There's my other tool. Yeah, there's not any bees in there. I don't have to worry about blowing that one out. Hadn't decided if I'm going to take this one or not. No, I'm not going to take that one. I'm going to leave that one on there for another week and let them have that one. And hopefully they'll fill it and cap it and fill and cap that other one. So we're only going to get 2 honey supers to extract in the morning, which is good, because I have to work Father's Day, and I think we're going to do our Father's Day meal and such tomorrow. And I don't want to be out. I don't want to be extracting honey half the day. All right. Hopefully in another week, this bunch will need another honey super. Ugh. Okay, yeah, maybe. It's kind of hefty. It's got some weight to it. Let me get ready to mark this queen. I'm pretty sure she's not marked, and I want to mark her today. Nothing in there yet. A little bit of honey in there. Well, they're drawing that one out. And from what I remember seeing from that video last week, from when I missed her last week, but I saw her on the video, she's pretty nice size. She's a nice size queen. So, and she was on a starter strip frame. Whew. She's already starting to, she's already filled that one up. Wish they'd finished drawing that out. Okay. That's hatched out. She's already laid back in it. There's my breeze. Let's see if we can find her. That's all full of brood. I really don't want to have to go through this hive 2 or 3 times to find a queen. Wow. Ow, that one's got a staple sticking out of it. Staple been out, flared out on me. Well, this one's about to exponentially increase in size because of the brood, the capped brood that's in this hive. Oh my goodness, my back is tightening up and this is starting to get very uncomfortable. I may have to go sit down for a few minutes to rest my back. Several drones. Well, she's in there. I've seen very young larvae. She ought to be on that frame right there because that's where I see some eggs in there. I'm pretty sure I see eggs in there anyway. And if I don't see eggs, that's definitely open for her to lay in. So okay, last frame, and I've found the queen on the last frame several times this year. So just because it's the last frame don't mean the queen can't be on it. Oh my goodness. It would help if let me see if I didn't have sweat in my eyes. Wow. Yeah. Well, I've missed her, evidently. So now we get to go back through it, and I replace the frames as I go, maybe. If I find her on my marker, if I don't find her, I'll just wait and mark her some other time. I missed her last week, but I saw her on the video, so I know she's in here. She was a pretty decent sized queen too, so I don't know, I'm missing her. They do like to hide sometimes though. Last week on that video, she was going over the frame to the other side of the frame, hiding from me, but I saw her on the video. Well, not looking good so far. Okie dokie. Ooh, doggone. That's man, my back is so tight right now. Well, it doesn't appear that I'm going to find a queen today. I missed her last week too. Oh, man, my back is tight. She could be on the side of the box. She could be on the underside of one of these frames hiding. There's no telling. Well, I'm not going to stay in this hive any longer. my back. I might have to go sit down, drink me a bottle of water or something. Yep, there's a little bit of honey in there. Alright, well that battery went dead. Whew. Well, that was queen right. I didn't see the queen. Alright, I need to change the batteries in this. Go get me a drink and sit down for a minute. Okay. I have disturbed that hive enough today. I'm gonna leave it alone. I may regret not checking it for queen cells or something, but I'm not gonna mess with it today. The breeze is gone, and it's turned off. Quite warm and humid. This is the one that I transferred from a 5-frame nuke, I think. No, this is not one that I raised. This is that queen that I artificially swarmed out of that big hive. Yeah, they won't need another honey super. Not today anyway. It's starting to get a little weight to it though. The flow is kind of starting to taper off, so we're not, these hives that weren't full strength when the flow started are trying to play catch up, and it just takes them a while to get built up. There's nothing in there. It's polished, like it looks like it's ready to be laid in, but it's not. Nothing in that except a little bit of honey. I see one stupid little hive beetle. Alright, so this is a queen that should be really good and should be really strong, if I'm not mistaken. Golly, that's heavy. It's heavy with honey. What is the deal? Oh, don't tell me we've gone queenless in this hive. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Nope, there's eggs and little larvae along the edge of that, so she's still in here somewhere. Golly, that's full of larvae. This hive will be growing very, very soon. Look at that. Yeah, it won't be long. This hive will be as strong as any of the other ones. There's larvae in that. Larvae all in that. Now, if they would start drawing these last 3 frames out over here, she'd have someplace else to lay. I can't tell if there's Eggs, yeah, there's eggs and larvae in the bottom of those too. There she is. That's last year's queen. That's that one that I artificially swarmed. I'm almost positive. And ended up putting her in a 5-frame nuke. And then, whew, a couple weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, I ended up transferring her back into a 10-frame, but right here. So she's good. She's doing good now. If they'll just, she could actually start laying in that. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna maybe get them to draw that out. Okay. Man, my back is tight. All right. Really? Okay. Well, we're queen right in that one. Oops. I have lost a glove, which is not a good thing. But we are on the last hive because I'm not going through that one again. So I don't think I needed hardly any of that equipment that I brought. So just a little bit of a wasted trip or wasted effort. This one's queen right, but it's just not very strong. Or it was queen right. I think it may not be queen right anymore, the way it looks. They're not putting up any honey in there. They don't look any stronger than they were before. That's been laid back in. I tell you what, it don't look like they've got as many bees as they did before. She's laid in some of them. That's weird. Some of that brood looked like it almost like it was, they were trying to pull it out. How it's sitting really close to the edge of the cell. I'm gonna say if she's not on this one, we're in trouble. That may be queenless. And I'm 99% sure this one was marked, so I should have seen her. Well, what happened to my queen? She wasn't the strongest thing in the world, but she was there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was marked. Oh, don't tell me I'm hearing thunder. It ain't supposed to rain, is it? She could be on the side of the box too, but she's definitely not doing very well. There she is. She's on the side of the box. So she's in there. I don't know what's going on. She's on the side of the box. I saw her little green dot. But I may have to requeen this hive. I thought it was my fault that I took too many resources from them too often, but now I'm starting to think she's just a weak queen. Well, we're queen right, but I don't know what to make of her.